Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sammy Ketchum, and welcome back to Sammy Ketchum TCG. Today, we are going to be taking a look at a Charizard EX deck profile. Alright? This will be for the NAIC format that is coming up within a couple of weeks at the beginning of June. Alright? We're going to be talking about Charizard EX and how it will be changing for the NAIC format because of Twilight Masquerade that is coming out within a couple of weeks. Right now I have in front of me a 50 card skeleton with 10 other cards, or 10 or plus more cards that could potentially be included in here to round out the 60 to make this a viable deck going into NAIC. But those 50 cards can vary or change, depending on what you want to do, your play style, etc. All right. But first, we're going to go over this skeleton here. What I think should be included in every Charizard list going forward if you do plan to play it at NAIC. Three copies of the Big Bad. All right. We all know what it does. One copy of Charmeleon. This is also one of the other techs that could go in the deck. You could include a second copy of this Charmeleon with this Flame Veil ability that prevents effects of attacks that target this card, which is very good, which is really good against the Dragapult matchup, Dragapult EX, which is in Twilight Masquerade. So a second copy of this is very good. That could be one of the 10 cards. Three copies of Charmander, the 70 HP one. We went with the 70 HP Charmander because of Dragapult being able to put 6 damage counters on a Pokemon. To tell you the truth, I was already running these in my deck, so I didn't have to switch anything out. I'm already ready. Two-line of Pidgeot. Copy of Luminion. Copy of Rotom V. Radiant Zard. Now, you could, if you wanted to, either switch this out or even add in a Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. Blood Moon Ursaluna EX basically does the same thing as Radiant Charizard. It has the same ability, which can allow it to attack, due to the number of prizes your opponent has taken. Your attack cost is reduced by 1 for each prize card they have taken. So, does the same thing. So, you can either swap this out, or keep this in, or add it, or what have you. But Blood Moon Ursaluna is a very great card, and it will be seen in a lot of decks. But, just wanted to note that. Copy of Cleffa. 3 Iono, 3 Arvin, 2 Boss, Roxanne, Professor Turo's Scenario. This could be another one of the 10 cards. You could add in a second Turo, which would be very good, or not, or you can add in something else. But Professor Turo's Scenario is a great card, great against stall and control decks to pick up your Pokemon. Actually really good against Dragapult as well, because they're not going to one-shot you. So you're going to be able to use Turo to pick up your Charizard, put it back in your hand, evolve another one, and keep going. Copies of Ultra Ball. Copies of Rare Candy. Three copies of Buddy Buddy Poffin. Two Nest Ball. Two Rod. Counter Catcher. This could be another one of the 10 cards. You could add in a second Counter Catcher if you wanted to. Lost Vacuum. This could also be another one of the 10 cards. You could add in a second Lost Vacuum, which in the previous format was actually really good for people playing the Heroes K or Bravery Charms, etc., or any tools or stadiums that, you know, that could prevent you from getting knockouts or what have you. So you could play a second one of these. Copy of Pal Pad. This could actually be swapped out for Team Yale's Cheer if you wanted to go that route. Because, well, Pal Pad is a card that can get taken by Airy. It could also get taken by Misfortune Sisters. So if you are really afraid of control or stall decks doing that, then you can just swap this out for Team Yale's Cheer. Four Seal. And 6 Fire Energy. Alright. That's the base list. Alright. Now these are some of the cards that could be included as the, you know, the 10 cards that will round out to make the 60 of the deck. Choice Belt. This could also be Defiance Band if you like Defiance Band. But Choice Belt is a very good include since we still have Vs and V-Stars. You know, you want to be hitting those numbers. You want to be getting those KOs, you know, as quickly as possible. Maximum Belt. Maximum Belt is back. Most of the Japanese list have went back to Maximum Belt because you need to have the damage modifiers to KO things like Dragapult. You know, you need that aggression. They went back to it. I don't know what people would, you know, I don't know what people here would do. You know, would they rather play Prime Catcher, or would you rather stay with Hero's Cake? You know, it's kind of hard trying to stay the same when the same decks are going to all be countered by Dragapult. So this may be included. Either Magma Basin or Collapse Stadium. This probably would be Collapse Stadium for most of you guys. Magma Basin, um, to get fire energies back from your discard pile when you can't accelerate fire energies when you may need it. Collapse Stadium is a great choice since you have Luminion and Rotom. Maybe get rid of one of those if you can. You know. Hearthflame Ogerpon EX. Now this is a very, very weird choice, but its second attack can do 140 more damage if your opponent's Pokemon, your active Pokemon, is an evolution Pokemon. So, is an evolution Pokemon. You know, like, so you could possibly do 280 to something like a Pidgeot EX, or a Arceus V-Star, or a Giratina V-Star. You know what I'm saying? Being able to do 280 right off the bat, you know, and if you could do this early, you can take out key Pokemon just like that. Also, the first attack in this deck actually isn't too shabby. If you're facing a deck that can't KO this right away, like Dragapult, they only do, let's say they just do the 200 to him in the active. You know, you can fire back with his first attack and do like a revenge kill, because the 200 damage counters plus the 20 times the amount of damage counters on him, he can fire back with like 4,000 damage. You know, so like this first attack isn't bad in this deck either. But this is a choice. This could be something else as well. A 7th fire energy. A 7th fire energy. Or this could be the mist energy. The mist energy can protect you against things like Dragapult EX's attack, the bench damage, or the bench damage counters. It also protect you from Giratina V-Star, also protect you from, you know, things like Jirachi, etc., etc. It also can protect, the mist energy can also protect you from Roaring Moon EX's Frenzy Gouging, if that's still a thing. But that or the 7th fire energy. A line of Rapska. Now, I would highly, highly recommend this in this new format, the Masquerade format, because of cards like Dragapult EX. What this ability does, it prevents effects of attacks and damage done to your bench Pokemon. So it's both a Manaphy and Jirachi, but it can be used for everything. It can be used against basics, evolutions, etc. So this will protect your bench fully from attacks and effects of attacks. This is literally a game changer against Dragapult. You have to include it. If you're not including this in the Zard deck, you're already losing. You're already losing. Even if you get it out and they boss it and kill it, that's one, like, you know, if they boss it and kill it, they're not attacking your Zard. They're not attacking your Pidgeot. So your Zard is safe, your Pidgeot is safe. You'll be able to have another turn set up, get out another one to get your resources out to keep attacking. And then on the next turn, you Super Rod, put these two back, and then puffing him out again. And now you're threatening to get him out again. So they have to target this and kill it which basically keeps the damage off your other Pokemon. Keeping the damage off your other Pokemon is what you want. And you keep the damage off your other Pokemon, now you've got, you know, more of a board, more attackers. You're able to deal with whatever they throw at you. Even if this second one gets KO'd, you know, you're fine. You're fine. Yes, it's going to the graveyard. It's had its use and it's done its part. You know, but you know that's what it's here for. That's what it's here for. Highly recommend that. Delphox V. I still think Delphox V is a great include. You know, great include. To be able to snipe the bench, to be able to do 120 to something, and possibly take 2 prizes at once is very good. You know, I mean, you can't go wrong with it, but I mean, it's just an option. This can be the new card from Twilight Masquerade, Kieran. I don't have a proxy or the card, but what Kieran does is that it has 2 effects. One effect is that it lets you switch your active with your bench Pokemon, and then the second effect lets you add 30 more damage to your attacks against V's and EXs. So you get to do 30 more damage to them with your attacks. So either you're going to do more damage or you're going to switch out your active. This could be really good against like stall or control, to switch out your active if you need to, if they try to retreat lock you. Or you could do more damage, which I think it's pretty decent. That, or this could be another Professor Turtle scenario. Last but not least, TM Evolution. I only included this with the Rapska. If you're going up against like Dragapult or something where you really think you're going to need the Rapska out that fast, this will get the Rapska out fast. TM Evolution it into play and get them out so that you can survive in the game. You know, I wouldn't include this otherwise. You know, I mean, or this could be something else. This could be a Lost Vacuum. This could be a Counter Catcher. Team Yellshire, etc. But this, I think this is also a must if you're playing Rapska, you know, to get them out. But yeah, that's it. That is the deck profile. That is the 10 cards that, you know, could or could not be included into the deck. You can make it however you like. I think Charizard is still a great play for NAIC. But Dragapult EX is on the rise. It's a great deck. You're going to see it everywhere. And it does not have a great Dragapult EX matchup unless some of these cards will be played. So, anyway, guys, that is the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, make sure you take care of yourself and each other. And